The SpaceUK hacking drama has been basically the only thing, literally the only thing that anyone in the GD community has talked about for the past week or so. And honestly, I kind of saw this coming. And I know that that's a very easy thing to say, after it already happened. But let me explain the way I've kind of been viewing the whole GD community in the past year or so, and you'll probably understand where I'm coming from. And it's directly tied into the reason as to why I myself have not been playing as much GD as I used to throughout all of 2022 and up until now. It's because the community took a pretty big turn in terms of interest. The community's interest heavily switched towards top 1. Not only that, but I also feel like the community has gotten a lot more, I guess, attention hungry, if that makes sense. What I mean by that is I feel like pretty much as soon as 360 FPS was introduced to the demon list, or not introduced, but allowed on the demon list, I feel like around that time is when it really kicked off. That there were so many people that weren't really able to beat many difficult levels before that were suddenly able to do it now, and a lot more quote-unquote nobodies have been able to get on the list. A lot more people that just came out of nowhere, just decided to randomly start beating the hardest fucking things ever and uploading them to the demon list. The reason I mention this is because SpaceUK was able to get away with hacking for, 2 years or something, without ever getting caught. The reason for that, at least to my belief, is because ever since the freaking 360 thing, there were so many more people that started submitting records to the demon list. They don't really pay too much attention to every individual record anymore. They're just whatever, it's probably fine. And if it's not fine, we can always take it down later. There have been so many people that have just been grinding super difficult levels in the game just to get on the demon list, just to get that little bit of attention, a little bit of YouTube views, a little bit more money from monetization, to the point where it was only a matter of time before we had someone come out of the dark and try to, I guess, take advantage of that. Because that's what I believe is what happened with SpaceUK. He saw the opportunity to make not only views, but also money in a very easy way, and he took it. And I mean, if the SpaceUK drama never happened, if SpaceUK was legit this entire time, someone else would have done it. Maybe Curse would have been a hacker, or someone else. So yeah, when I heard about the SpaceUK drama, I really wasn't surprised at all. Because of how many people are so desperate for attention or views or money in the GD community, I am willing to bet that there are many, many more people out there that are trying to do the exact thing that SpaceUK succeeded in, which is hack every single level so that you don't have to put the actual effort into beating the levels and make a fuckload of money from it. Maybe not a fuckload, because a lot of the videos probably get copyrighted, but actually I don't know how good the monetization is in GD, because I feel like a lot of the videos would get copyright claimed, and plus if you're just uploading replays, the videos are massively long either, so your watch time probably isn't that great. I don't know. I actually don't know how much people usually make from GD videos. I don't know how much SpaceUK actually made, or how much other top players made. So yeah, it is of course extremely disappointing that someone who literally won Best Player of the Year twice, actually was it twice? I think it was twice, was a hacker all this time. But this has happened before. This isn't the first time we've had a drama like this. Remember Noctifly? Some of you probably weren't around for that, but back in I think it was 2015, Noctifly for a long time was seen as the #1 player in all of GD. He was seen as the best player. He was also #1 in the leaderboards, and then eventually he got exposed for hacking essentially everything. And he wasn't the first one. There were people before him. There were people like Noobas and other people. And I'm gonna say this right now, SpaceUK is not the last time. This shit is gonna keep happening in the GD community. People will keep trying to find methods to hack levels, to cheat their way to victory, and benefit as much as they can from it. It's just gonna keep happening because it's so easy. And not only that, but also because I feel like hacking in games, I almost feel like people think it's almost normal now. Well, not normal, but I don't know. Look, I myself am a Counter-Strike player, at the moment at least. And I feel like in Counter-Strike, there's a lot of times that I see when, for example, say there's someone very obviously cheating on the enemy team, and then someone on my team is hey, what if I just hack back? Even though there's literally no point in that, because then you're just both gonna get banned and the game gets wiped regardless. So yeah, I feel like it's way more normal now to hack in a game with the excuse of, oh, he does it as well, Maybe that's just something that I've noticed, but as I said, this shit's gonna keep happening. SpaceUK isn't the last one. And honestly, there's so little you can do about hacking in GD that I'm almost not even that mad at SpaceUK for doing it. Because as I just said, if Space didn't do it, somebody else 100% would. It's just inevitable. When the opportunity is lying right there and it's that easy, of course, somebody's gonna fucking do it. What I will say though is that SpaceUK is dumb as fuck for actually trying to get away with part of what he's done. Because for those of you that didn't hear, on Twitter, he first said that he only hacked the levels he beat after his main list completion, and then he basically said that he hacked like everything ever, which was a really fucking dumb move because now there is no way in hell you're ever getting back. If you just aired out right away that everything was hacked, maybe you would have had a second chance, but now I don't think you're ever gonna get back, my friend. But hey, like I said, lying, cheating, shit like that, it's been happening way more often, and it's gonna keep happening. So I guess let's see who the next SpaceUK is gonna be.